from this to this with this. About 2 years ago, my wife and I purchased this house, the Florida Fixer. And for the first year, we did a lot of work on it. That's all documented here on this channel under the playlist of the Florida Fixer. One of the plans from the very beginning was to take down this oversized one-car, low-ceiling garage and put up a 1,500-foot to 2,000-foot garage with 12 to 14-foot ceilings, a bit of living space above with a bathroom up there, a bathroom down here, attached to the house with a finished pass-through that would be windows and living space with stairs up. 1,500 feet is barely manageable in that when I put the Smart Wood Shop in it, the trailer, and I put in the F-150, and then also we want to pick up one of those little van campers, and then we park our Prius in there. That fills up 1,500 feet. With being limited to a maximum of 2,000 feet here because of setbacks and lot coverages, we decided that instead of putting another 300 into this place, which is what that additional piece would cost, we're going to find a building lot with nothing on it and start from scratch. And I have an idea, or we have an idea. It's a life dream. We've talked about it for like 2 decades. And a lot of times now people are calling them barn dominiums. Basically, it's just a big A-frame with lots of glass and big tall doors and living space inside. And I want to do it all on one level if I can. If I can't, I'll put some of the living on the second level. But basically, we'll be able to live our lives and then step out into the shop and do that part of our lives, because it's not really a wood shop. It's more of a creative space and garage. If you remember back in the videos from Washington, in the couple of shops that I had there, I had my trailer valet connected to the Smart Wood Shop, and I was able to move it around within my space to right where I needed it at whatever time and whatever I was doing. It was very functional. That's my goal going forward. I don't want built-in cabinets, fixed spaces. I like my shop being mobile, even if I'm just mobile within my working space. I like to be creative and move things around. So the trailer, not only can I take it out and work on a house or remodel, a new construction or whatever, it's my shop on wheels. But even in my little space, it's still, I don't have to dedicate this side or that side or build this out. Everything stores in there that I need. And then I have my smart station on wheels, my table saw, my miter saw, my router table, just one now, but 2, my sander goes here, my Craig jig, all that stuff fits on there. One cord plugged into the wall, vacuum on board, and my trailer again, and then my working bench. Everything is mobile, and by keeping it mobile and the trailer, it's all portable. So those 2 things are really important to me, and parking everything inside. With 1,500 feet, I can park everything inside, but I have to take something outside to work. And I just want to walk into my space. I want to leave things set up if I'm in the middle of a project and I'm filming with a camera above and a camera set up there. I just want to leave them set up and turn them off. That's the driving force. So we decided that about a year ago, and we are going to sell this place first. I know we've done a lot of work on it. We really got the hard stuff done. We haven't quite finished the pretty stuff. We're going to leave that for the next person. At least when they come in, the bedrooms are done and the bathrooms are done. But the front room, it's ready. It's a blank slate, and it's in perfect condition. The plumbing underground is done, and the new electrical is brought in. And so really, it's time to just remodel the kitchen and finish the floors out and maybe do a little bit with the sunroom. I have things that I was going to do to it, but we've decided we're going to leave that for the next owner. So now the Florida Fixer is for sale, and we are shopping for a building lot. That lot needs to be bare minimum of half an acre, but would prefer an acre. If we had more, then some property we wouldn't use, it'd just be surrounding us. but basically an acre would be comfortable. So we're shopping around for that right now. Now you're all caught up on the Florida fixture. I picked up these 8-foot LED lights to put up in here so that I can have better light. When I started, I wanted to do the minimum because I thought it was going to be torn down a lot sooner. So I picked up a couple of these really nice lights from Costco, and I just screwed them into the keylesses, which I actually added the keylesses as well. And they give me plenty of light, but they're really concentrated, made it really difficult on the camera. And also when I'm working over here, it was a lot darker here. Now in the daytime, with all the light coming in the windows and with this door open, light flooding in, there's plenty of light even with the lights turned off. But later in the day, and particularly at night, these things are absolutely amazing. So what are these? They are 8-foot LED T8s. They are 10,000 lumens, 5,000 Kelvin. Now, what does that mean? Well, first, they're LED, so they are far better than fluorescents. That debate is long done, and we all know that. But they cost a bit more to purchase. They last 2 to 4 times longer than fluorescents. When you turn them on, they come on instantaneously with the color that they are. So you don't have to wait for that warm up. You know that with your fluorescents, that slow brown warm up. Also, there's no mercury in these, and you don't have that disposal issue, and they're not glass to break and create a problem. So in all ways, they're better, and they're actually less expensive because even though they're more out of pocket up front, they last a lot longer, and they're 60% more energy efficient than equal light from a fluorescent. A T8, which is what this is, means that it is 8/8. There's T5s and T8. So a T5 is 5/8 of an inch, and T8s are 8/8 of an inch or 1 inch. 10,000 lumens. Lumens is how you measure the output of a light. So these are 10,000. And Kelvin is the color of the light. So 5,000 Kelvin is daylight. It's my favorite. You can get, below that in the 38, 3,000, 38, 4,000, but they get warmer and brown, and I don't like that. And if you go above 5,000, you get to like 6,500, you get into very blue. So this is a white light or a daylight. And so 5,000 for a shop to me is the best option. I even like it in my home as well over the warmer lights that a lot of homes come with. I like the kit that I chose. It was 10 lights. I've used 6, so I have 4 more, this one and 3 others, boxed up and stored. When I leave here, I'm going to pull these down because they're installed with these clips, 1 screw screwed in, 4 clips per light, and they just snap on. So once you screw these clips up, you just snap this in, and that's it. So when I want to pop this off, I just pull it down and it'll pop right off. And the wiring here, I used the extension cords that plug right into the end, and then on the keylesses, I got a couple of those little screw-in plugs that you can then just plug into, and now the switch runs them through that. Again, because this is temporary, I'm going to pull these down, put these in with my other 4, and I'll have 10 of these for my permanent shop that I'll put up permanently. I'll probably add a couple of more boxes of these once I get there. It comes with, again, the 10 8-foot lights, and it comes with all of this hardware you see here. Of course, these are not part of it. These are the lights I replaced. So not only does it come with 4 of these cords, it also comes with 10 of these little plugins. These plug in, and then you wire these into your box. Also, they come with these jumpers. These go from light to light. So you can plug one in, and then the power will carry to the next one, up to 4 on one plug. Going through this, I'm not sure if I'd be limited to 4. I'd probably just test that out once I installed more of them. And then they also have these plugs that come with it. These are just pass-throughs, so I can plug these into the end. The plug-in is on both ends, so it doesn't matter. It'll power up or pass the power on from either end. But I plug this in there, and then the next bulb will plug in and snug right up to it. So you can put them in tight series, or with these jumpers, you can have them a little further apart. The spacing between where I wanted to put the lights was further than these would reach by about a foot. I went back to where I bought these, and they had longer jumpers. So I actually bought two. I only needed one. I bought two kits. They come in packages of 4. So with this pack of 10, high quality, high output, good color LEDs, as well as all of the hardware that I would need to install. Plus, in my case, I did have to add this. But even with all of that shipped to my door, I was under $200, and I just couldn't pass it up. Having the right light in the shop really is a bright idea. I'll put this in my store, and I'll also put a direct link to it in the description of this video down below. If you use that link or use Ron's store, then anything you purchase there will be an affiliate link, so they'll pay us a little bit and supports these videos, because I do buy this stuff with my own money. These guys aren't sponsoring me. If you'd like to get a detailed set of plans to build a smart station, a smart bench, a smart cart that makes them mobile, or any of the accessories that work with the system, I'll put a link in the description of this video down below. Mahalo.